Happy Friday, everybody. Good morning. It's Matty D with Intuitive Advising, and this is going to be how to shift your financial identity. And if you're in business, you definitely want to watch this because I'm going to share some things that are not talked about at all in the world of entrepreneurship, business, and especially in the world of credit. Now, start here. You may have heard the term identity, but what is your identity? And I don't mean like the physical one, like how you look and all that stuff. And I'm not talking about your name, right? Not that. I'm talking about this on a deeper level at the subconscious, unconscious level. So let's start before you were born. So at some point while you're in the womb of your mother, your unconscious, subconscious mind starts to develop, right? And then you're born. Poof, you're out in the world, everything's new. You're like, what's going on? All that stuff, right? Okay. Look at the dog. Anyways, so from age 0 to age 5, okay, you are interacting, or I'm sorry, no, your subconscious mind is in control because your conscious mind does not come around till about age 5. I've heard till age 6, 7 years old, something like that. Your conscious mind, your rational mind, that's the part of you that wants to, I don't want, it'll say, I don't want this, I want that, I want more of this, I want less of that, X, Y, Z, all that stuff, right? So while your subconscious mind or unconscious mind is in control, its sole job is to keep you alive, right? And so to do this, what does it do? Well, you're absorbing everything like a sponge. You're looking at your parents, everything they say is the word of God, all that stuff. So in those very formative years, those first 5, you are forming unconsciously or subconsciously conclusions, postulates, beliefs about yourself, the world, what you can have, what you're allowed to have, everything else, especially around money. Because you're watching your parents fight over this thing called money, all this other stuff, and they may say something, or someone may say something to you. But on top of this too, as well, to further add to the fun and the joy, you also have inherited beliefs and unprocessed traumas in the study of epigenetics from your parents, grandparents, and ancestors, because you didn't just inherit your parents' good looks. They gave you a gift, right? But you know about this stuff, right? So what happens? You grow up in life, and by the way, after age 5, your identity is still forming. You're still taking on throughout your life beliefs about what you can have, all these different things, right? So then you get into business, and you're trying to make more money, you're trying to grow your business, and you're wondering why you can't get past a certain point, okay? And you're like, why do I get stuck? Or if you do get your goal, you hit it, and then you slide back, to where you were. Why is that? It's because your identity. Because on a subconscious level or unconscious level, you have beliefs, rules, regulations about what you're allowed to have, what you're not allowed to have, what's safe, what's not safe. So in your conscious mind, you're like, I want to hit X amount of money per month in my business. But on a subconscious level, unbeknownst to you, you may have a rule that says, well, if you make too much money, that means we're bad, and that means we're terrible. Let's not hit that, because if we're bad and terrible, we could die. Because your subconscious mind, your unconscious mind, its sole job is to keep you alive by any means necessary, and it has beliefs that say, if we do X, Y, and Z, we could die. It's not true, but that's how it is. When you're first born, that's what it is, right? So now you know this, okay? The question becomes, how do you shift this? How do you uncover what's going on on beneath that surface? Well, one of the first things you can do if you really want to see what's going on beneath is a simple exercise, real quick. Grab a pen, sheet of paper, and write down at the top of the paper, why might I not want? Okay, seriously, write down at the top, why might I not want? And at the end of it, you write the thing that you want. If you want it, that you haven't achieved yet. So if it's a certain income level, whatever, put it down. And then, again, write, why might I not want? And you could say to make $10,000 a month. You're like, why would I want that? That's the point of this exercise. So then, take 10 minutes, put your phone on silent, and say out loud in your mind, why might I not want to make whatever the goal is, $10,000 a month, okay? And keep saying it out loud. And believe it or not, you will get answers to that question. And whatever comes to mind, write it down. Do not censor yourself. Just do it. You're going to be like, holy what And trust me, you're going to put down reasons that you've not been aware of. Some of these reasons you'll be like, where did I get this from? These will be beliefs and things you picked up from. I've done it, and it's crazy. Trust me. And you're going to go, no wonder I haven't gotten to where I want, because I've been carrying all these unconscious beliefs for so long. And here's the good part. Once you've brought them to the surface, and now that you're aware of them, they begin to lose their power. That's how this works, okay? So that's one way to start shifting your identity financially and start getting to where you want to be, all right? So do this exercise, start shifting your identity, everything else. And for those of you who want further help, comment identity, and let's book a call and start to shift for you. This way you can not just remove the credit barriers in your life, remove the financial barriers, make the money you want, and live the life that you love.